In this review, I will be taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Mondo Gecko action figure by Playmates Toys. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Starting off with the packaging, Mondo Gecko comes from the standard Mutant Mayhem blister card package. Towards the bottom is Mondo Gecko, the chill dude. Moving up, you can see the figure itself. To the side are images of the 4 turtles. Above that is a Mutant Mayhem logo over a purple brick background. The bottom has the barcode. The back has a profile card for the character. Above that are images of the other figures in this toy line. Finally, here's a little read-up of the film. Now let's take a closer look at the skateboarding reptile. Mondo Gecko has been a fan favorite character going all the way back to the original Ninja Turtles cartoon and toy line. I would bet most kids who grew up in the late 80s and early 90s had a Mondo Gecko figure at some point. This figure does closely resemble his movie counterpart. He has had several redesigns throughout the years, but the spirit of this mutant usually stays the same. Starting with the head, I really like the look of it. The skin color on this version is a light blue. Most of the little bumps on the head are individually painted. That is a bit of a rarity. Actually, the paint all throughout this figure is nicely applied. In previous versions, he has been depicted with green and yellow skin colors. His mouth is sculpted open, showing his large red tongue. Personally, I do wish the mouth had been articulated, just so you could close it if you choose. The blonde hair through the hat was a nice touch. Moving down to the body, he is wearing an orange vest over top of what I thought was a peace sign shirt. Although the line in the middle doesn't go all the way down, like I've always seen the peace sign do. It does make sense for him to be wearing a hippie shirt, since the character has a laid-back and loving, friendly demeanor. As I previously mentioned about the paint apps on the figure, the necklaces and bracelets are all painted. This continues down to the bumps on the legs, as well as the sandals. Usually you just don't see so many sculpted details on Tmnt figures painted like this. A lot of little sculpted details like these are often left unpainted to save money on cost. The bottoms of the feet do have peg holes. Just like the vintage Mondo Gecko, he does contain a skate towards the end of his tail. Worn on his back is a green backpack. The backpack is removable, although the straps are sculpted and painted on the vest. Going over the articulation, the head can look side to side. There is a bit of a tilt, as well as up and down movement. The arms can go outwards as well as forwards and backwards. There is a bend at the elbows as well as rotation. The hands can also rotate. The shirt is made of a softer pliable plastic, but the length does not hinder the movement a bit. The legs can still kick forwards and back. There's thigh rotation. The knees can bend and rotate. The feet can also rotate. And finally, the tail can swivel. The first accessory up is his signature skateboard. Almost every Mondo Gecko figure made has come with a skateboard accessory. It is just a staple of the character. I will admit though, this may be the cheapest looking skateboard they have included with the Mondo Gecko figure. I guess all the paint apps on the actual figure added up because this skateboard is lacking any paint. The entire thing, board and wheels, are just a yellow plastic. The wheels do actually roll. At least you can get some play value out of it. The next accessory is what I assume is a frisbee. It does have a cool tie-dye pattern design sticker on it. The reason I say I assume this is a frisbee is that there is a handle attached. I'm sure so the figure can hold onto it better, but just kind of odd in my opinion. Here's Mondo Gecko holding onto it while riding a skateboard. This is for sure one chill dude. Now let's compare this version of Mondo Gecko next to the vintage one. As you can quickly see, the two do not share much in common. Here's the new skateboard next to the vintage one. The vintage one looks so much better in my opinion. Finally, here are the two figures riding the skateboards. The next comparison is with the 2012 series Mondo Gecko. Yet again, not much similarities. And here's the new skateboard next to the 2012 one. While still more simple in design than the vintage, at least the wheels were a different color. And here are the two riding them. With all three versions looking very different from one another, let me know in the comments which is your favorite. So that is my review of the Mutant Mayhem Mondo Gecko figure. Overall, I do really like this design of the character. Mondo Gecko has always been one of my favorite Tmnt characters, and I thought he was one of the best characters in the film. I would recommend picking this figure up. Thanks for watching.